So the next thing that I get excited about, I think this is great, especially for administrators, is row switches. These are fairly new, and I really think this is a powerful idea. So I'm going to go back into my financial statements. Let me set this to audit, okay? Because I think this is where this could really be a big deal. And I'm going to go to the audit report, and I'm going to, let me just turn on other matters for a second here. Okay, so I've got this paragraph here with some text in it. What I'd like to do is have some options on this. I want the firm to have some other paragraphs that we could quickly turn on. So I would probably be doing this actually in the resource center in the RP module, but I'm going to just do it here so we can see how this works. So let me right click. I'm going to show, so row on off switches, okay? So I've turned that on. Now you see this is indented and there's a checkbox, but if we actually did a print preview and looked at it, this has not moved anything. So as far as the printing goes, everything's happy here, okay? So what I'm going to do is right click, and I'm going to insert some more lines here. So let me just add some more items, okay? So I'm going to put in some text. All right, and I'll copy that if I can, and we'll pop in some more. All right, so let me make this 2, 3, 4. Okay, so notice that these boxes here are shaded. Trust me if you can't see that, they are shaded. This one is not. That means this is the default, and these are additional. These are ours, okay, the firm's. Now, what I want to do in this case is I don't actually want the default. You see when I take the check mark out, it's in blue, so it's going to skip. I don't want any of these options either. Now, I could leave it like this, and if we did a print preview, we see that it's now just going to say text 1 down there, so whatever we put in there. Okay, if I want to, I can tidy the screen up as well. If I right-click here and I turn the row switches off, it still shows me the default. It's skipping, but it is showing me also the one that I've picked, and that's the one that's actually going to print. Me personally, I would probably leave the row switches like this, but you know, if I had a lot of these, then maybe I don't want to scroll past all that. Now, I want to tell you this is in letters as well. Engagement letter, rep letter, additional letters. So if you want to create variations in paragraphs with headings, you absolutely can do that. Okay, so I think this is a very powerful option to be able to do something like this, and I don't know if people have started to use it yet. So maybe that's a poll question for the future, especially after I've shown you here. Hopefully you go, ooh, that's not a bad idea.